hip hop history from my book, the top 50 greatest groups in hip hop, down to up to the top five. So we're gonna resume with number five, Eric B and Rakim. It Takes Two. This is a dynamic duo called their own identity as arguably the most influential DJ slash MC combo in contemporary pop music. The revolution began in 1986, man, 40 years ago. Obviously, with that song, Eric B is president. Eric being president, and my melody, Eric B is president was the template. Eric B used the bass line sample from Fonda Ray's Over Like a Fat Rat. But the interesting thing about this record was that Rakim thought the bass line was the funniest thing he ever heard. But Eric B told him that he was going to be laughing all the way to the bank, be a millionaire one day. Such fulfilling prophecy came to pass. Paid in Full would go down as one of the landmark influential legendary albums of all time. 1987, Eric B is President was a song that showed the sneak preview of Rakim's innovative lyrical technique. I came in the door. I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more. That verse signaled the end of the yelling rap style that Melly Mel, LL Cool J, and Run DMC was using at the time. These rappers used their vocals with high energy, but Rakim employed a stoic, relaxed lyrical delivery that will be the standard for future rappers in years to come. Ain't no joke. Continue to Rakim's slow flow crusade, but also Eric B's scratching technique on the record. Rakim's first verse represents the slow flow. I write a rhyme in graffiti and every time you see me in deep concentration because I'm no comedian. Then it was I Know You Got Soul as the third single. Rakim was saying pump up the volume, which would become memorable. Then it was Move the Crowd. And the final single of the album was the title track. Paid in Full became one of the group's most successful singles in their career. The bassline sample came from 1984's Dennis Edwards and Seattle Garrett. Don't Look Any Further. Overall, Paid in Full was the benchmark album for the golden age of hip hop. Eric B's production style was influential. The heavy sampling, Rakim's rapping pioneered the internal rhyme style scheme by setting a high standard for lyricism. In 1988, Follow the Leader was the second album. The title track was a song where Rakim's lyrical wordplay takes the lyric listener on a voice to outer space. Follow me into a solo, get in the flow, and you can picture like a photo. Then Microphone Fiend, which was probably Rakim's signature song, Everybody's Finest for Soul Samples, which used a sample from Eric Wright Band's 1975 Schoolboy Crush, became one of the most quoted songs in hip hop history. Then in 1990, the group released Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, and the sound of the album was more smoother with a harder edge, especially on the title track. Meanwhile, Rakim developed a deeper, aggressive tone of voice. Songs like The End of the Ghetto showed Rakim's ability to not only address how great he was on the mic, but also address the social commentary about the ghetto. The production on the record, in terms of different producers contributing to the album, were like the late Paul C. and Lawrence Professor. In 1992, the group released their final album, Don't Expect the Technique. Overall, Eric B's contribution with his production style is trailblazing, and Rakim is arguably the greatest rapper to ever bless the mic. Thanks for hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Let's go in deeper and why Eric B and Rakim is one of the greatest groups. Again, Rakim's intricate internal rhyme scheme that was pioneering Lex jazz influence flow. Eric B is providing groundbreaking soul and funk sampling that was made paid in full, establishing the DJ MC blueprint. Obviously, Rakim was different. Before Rakim, most MCs relied on simple end of bar rhymes delivered at a rapid, shouted pace. Rakim changed the game by treating his vocals like a jazz instrument, introducing multi-syllabic rhyming, internal schemes, internal rhyme schemes, and complex, unpredictable phrasing. By refusing to be restricted by the snare drum, he delivered a smooth, laid-back cadence that became the blueprint for lyrical legends like Nas and Jay-Z. The DJ and production of R&B fit perfectly with lyrical genius of Rakim. His beat making defined the golden age of hip hop by elevating the art of sampling, looping James Brown horns, funk breaks, smooth soul grooves. Eric B created a sonic landscape. Paid in Full, I Know You Got Soul. Bridge together between underground club hits and mainstream appeal. So that's why they're one of the greatest groups, the top five greatest groups. If you want to do the greatest groups in hip hop, you have to include Eric B and Rakim. The things that they laid down for the foundation. for the East Coast boom bap era. They may be the greatest DJ. I think they are. I think you have to say that. The greatest DJ MC combo of all time. Better than Gangstar, better than Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Showbiz Nate G. They're the greatest DJ slash MC ever. Is Eric B and Rakim. So thank you for tuning in. Be back at 8:30 as we talk about the number 4 greatest group of hip hop. We're getting close to number 1. We're gonna reveal that tomorrow afternoon. Until then, talk to you soon.